this. And we kind of skipped over the first break because we were running behind on time, but I think now we're caught up. So we can give folks a short break for a few minutes to grab a drink or get a glass of water or so on. So maybe a 5-minute break. I think we have time for here.
Okay. But
And
do you want to go through this? Did you have, by any chance, have it open on your desktop that you could show it live at all?
oh, that's a good point. Let me try and do that. And while I tried to bring that up, I wondered, Roger, what your thoughts were for what's been about the event so far.
I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I love the sense of humor. We started off with Judy Ridiano, which I thought was quite a clever innuendo. But I think people are very creative with how they've demonstrated this, and it does open the mind to see how you can use this technology. I think seeing this last example of a real world use case of some of it is especially interesting. So yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying myself so far. How are you thinking it's going?
Yeah, I think the real use cases are a lot of fun. I mean, I did a demo with movie recommendations, but that was it is a made up data set. But I think actually having real life, real use cases, I think is a lot of fun. And I mean, I'm learning a lot. I mean, that's what I keep finding from our graph folks who use graphs is that, they're using graphs in a new place that I had not thought of before. So here's our Slack workspace. I hope you can see that. What did I do? Resume share. Okay. I'm not having good luck with technology today. Anyway, so this is really, we really like to have a community around this. I like Slack a lot because it's easy for me to get answers. I can post a question and any of the experts who are on it. Some of us are on it, or some of our customers and partners are on it. Folks like Roger and others are long experience with working with data. They're all on it. So it's a great place to share ideas, ask questions, and so on. What do you say, Roger?
Yeah, I think it is. It's a place to collaborate, and I think one of the things I've loved about getting involved with the ANDOUC is, and to give credit to Charlie. Anybody remembers Charlie Berger? Of course, most of you will. There was an excitement that he sort of lured me into this community. I attended a conference, and next minute I was doing all sorts of activities. But that's the nature of the ANDOUC. We really want to be a practical, collaborative community, and I think Slack is a good medium for allowing us to do that. I think it's also a place. Please, people should be aware that we're always looking for people to get involved. We're a very collaborative bunch, and in fact, in the last few years I've been involved in this community and got a lot of help from it. So yeah, I mean that's I'm actually as the years go on, I'm becoming more and more passionate about the ANDOUC. We've got a great bunch of people volunteering. And it's a real privilege to serve and work alongside them, including yourself, Manny. So, sorry, that was a bit of a diatribe, but there you go.
No, I think that's good, and I just wanted to say that I think you enjoyed it too, Roger, because you always, you make time for this, and I know you're super busy. I mean, you often have calls just before or just after or various planning meetings for this, but you make the time to do it. So I think you get some value out of being part of this community.
Yeah, it is. I learn stacks. I think one of the things as you get older, certainly for me, is that I realize that I actually I feel like I know less and less. So seeing these things and seeing what people do with the technology is phenomenal. I love it. I love to learn.
Right.
So yeah, and if you obviously as you're still on, please just keep an eye on the chat, because Carrie very helpfully is posting in relevant links to the chat. So yeah, just keep an eye on that with one eyeball on that and one on the screen.
The question that has come up a few times is, sorry, Roger, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, the one thing you and I have not been doing, Melly, is pausing between each presentation.
Yeah.
So, do you want to take a few seconds pause?
I'll try. I know, we kind of forgot about that. Sorry, Carrie. Which would make it easier for the editor later. So that brings me to the question that has come up a few times. People have asked, can I get a recording of this? And the plan is to post them. They will be posted as individual sessions, and links will be made available to folks who have attended the event. I believe there will be an email sent out.
Yeah, so there's actually a number of places. So it's not just one place. It's it'll appear on our website under TechCast archives, and you'll get a copy of the recording and a PDF of the presentation. And then on YouTube, you can also get a copy of. You can go and watch the actual video archives as well. So. I see someone, can anyone copy and paste from chat? I'm not sure what Chris needs. Maybe Carrie, you can answer him in the background. I see a chat from Chris Boland. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, with that, I mean, it's now the top of the hour. We're due to start again in 5 minutes. So if is it a good time to take a break, do you think? Am I correct with that?
Right.
Yes. So yeah, so we basically, you can take a 5-minute break to go and grab a coffee or have a bio break between now and 5 past the hour, and then we'll start up again with Martine. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I just wanted to give a shout out to, or rather call attention to the survey, that link that Carrie has posted in chat. We would love feedback, including feedback that this session was way too packed, which is, well, at the beginning I had that feeling that, okay, maybe it's a packed session, but we had such good submissions that we felt we had to share them all with you. But so yeah, I think, yeah, we would really love to hear from you. So if you could click on the SurveyMonkey link that Carrie has posted, we would love to hear back from you. So with that, yeah, we can go to break. Let me just get ready here to introduce Martin in about, like, I think now 3 minutes. In about 3 minutes, we'll start with Martin's presentation.